Hi YouTube, it's Ty, and I am here finally with another call-in live stream since I'm done with all of my testing. I said that I'd be back with this topic, which I think I was planning on doing about 2 or 3 weeks ago, at least 2 weeks ago for sure. But this one obviously is for anyone who wants to participate, but kind of doing this one for the ladies, as a lot of my content is geared toward the ladies. But the funny thing is, it's more men watching my channel now, which I don't understand. And when I do the call in live stream, it's typically men who seem to call in, which that I don't understand. So what I'm doing right now is getting myself set up so that I can see comments when they come in. I'm doing this as a Google Hangout. My camera is off. And if you'll just bear with me, I'm waiting on everything to come up so that I can pop up and sign in onto my channel. I don't even know if anybody's in here just yet. So give me a moment, please. Bear with me. I hope that everybody's having a great Saturday. I hope that everybody just has a great weekend ahead of them. And let's see here. Just got a notification from one of my favorite YouTubers. I need to get back to her channel. So thank you, everybody who supports, been able to get around and support some of the YouTubers who have been supporting me. I've been slacking while I was studying for my test. So let me see here. I am finally on the window where I can sign in and see what you all are saying. So if there's anything in the chat, please know that I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't been able to see it yet, waiting to have that screen pop up for me. And I'll get started. This is a call-in live stream, so I don't want to just run my mouth. I want to hear what everyone has to say about this. Hi, Derek. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do like I've been trying to do, a monologue, and then I'll leave the lines open for, let's say, somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. If we don't get the first call within that time frame, we'll go on and scrap it, and we'll just say that this is not a subject either for my channel or a subject for this time. But something caught my attention, or actually someone brought to my attention, a view from Tracy's Point, another YouTuber who I watch. Don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but she directed me to Funky Dineva. For those of you who don't know him, I mean, if you know my channel, chances are you know his because he's got a much larger YouTube platform than I do. He has over 200,000 subscribers. Funky Dineva is a gay male YouTuber and TV personality, I would say. He has created a great platform for himself, kind of by creating this drag character named Funky Dineva, who wears wigs, but doesn't, try to pass as a woman or anything. He, still has his beard and everything. So it's just been kind of a thing for Funky Dineva. And I mean, he's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that he was even a part of that show Sister Circle at one point. So anyway, he is reviewing the current season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And not Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop New York, the original franchise, Love and Hip Hop. And they have a transgender character on there this season. And I say character because, to me, even though it's reality TV, all these people are just characters. But there's one, and her name is Sydney Starr. She's a transgender woman. And so just her presence has gotten people, to talking about the whole topic of transgenderism and transgender women. And Sydney Starr is a very beautiful girl. If I didn't know that she had been born a man, I would not believe it. Very beautiful, very believable as a woman. And I will say that I don't like seeing her character on Love and Hip Hop, not because she's transgender, but because Sydney comes with a lot of drama, as do, most of the people on Love and Hip Hop. But I just feel like she's a bad representation for the LGBTQ community and for trans women in general. I feel like she's just a little bit over the top. And I had never heard of her before seeing her on Love and Hip Hop, but apparently she's got quite a large, maybe Instagram following. She has quite a large social media following, so people know who she is. Sydney Starr. Apparently, she wants to be a rapper. She does not have the talent to rap, in my opinion. She might have a talent for other things. I just don't know what those other things are. But anyway, I guess because Funky Dineva was kind of talking about Sydney Starr, it got him on the topic of transgender women and what would happen if there were to be a fight between what he called, what he said was a transgender woman, a trans woman, and a cisgendered woman. And I was not familiar with the term cisgendered. I had heard the term, was not familiar with it. And so anyway, he said that for him, that basically it's a fair fight, and I don't know if he set up a scenario as to whether, it would be the cisgender woman, hi, Invisible E, whether it would be the cisgender woman or the transgender woman who would start the fight. But what it came down to in the topics, hi Casey, thank you for coming in. What it came down to in the comments was that most people still view this as a man hitting a woman if it's a transgender woman versus a naturally born woman, which is what he was calling a cisgender woman. Now, Tracy and I both, I'm in my 40s. Tracy's probably in my age range as well. We're not, millennials. We're not 20 something people by any means, but we've been hearing the term cisgender. And I know I watch a lot of gay Black men on YouTube, and I've been hearing them kind of just throw out cis. Come on now, cis. All right now, cis. Not thinking that they were, I was just thinking SIS, like cis, but they would say it in reference to men or women, but usually men if it was some kind of activity that they were doing that's considered like toxic masculinity type behavior. And like, come on, cis. And by that, they were meaning cisgender men, which I didn't understand. So let me know, y'all. And all of this is like new territory to me. I'll be honest. Gay is something that I understand, and it's something that I've always understood. I think the first time I saw a gay man was when I was in kindergarten. There was a man named Mr. Bousquet who taught art at my elementary school, and all the kids just used to chant, "Mr. Bousquet is gay." Old white man from Louisiana, and that was just what it was. And I had gay friends in middle school. I had gay friends in high school, people who, were out of the closet in high school. I had a gay friend who was closeted in college. He and I were very close. He was a very good looking young man, and a lot of women were attracted to him. He was from a small town. I guess for whatever reason, he trusted his secret with me. And so I knew that he was gay. But so anyway, gay is something that I understand. Transgender is something that's new to me. And I will admit, I was one of those people who, when I first came in contact with the notion of transgender women, it was strange and I didn't get it. And thank you for the thumbs up, whoever that was. For me, I would say, that's a man in a wig. I would never use the terms like, a he, she, or tranny or something like that. I don't like offensive names. Hi, Journey, how are you doing? But after and I think that, hi, Biological X1, I think that for a lot of us, I think that for people in general, when something is new or when something is different, it's easy for us to kind of just write things off or to pass things off just by giving it a name, a nasty name, and dismissing it. That's just a he, she, that's just whatever. But then when you come in contact with a person, that changes your perspective on things if you're halfway open-minded. So I can say that as of now, I know three transgender women. One I've met in person who is transitioning, and I have met another I know through YouTube, and she'll come here, super chat me. I support her channel. And another I know by YouTube as well and through email. But knowing a transgender woman in person has changed my outlook. At least I can say to the point where I can say, I do think it's disrespectful, you know, if someone who was born a man and is transitioning into a woman says they want to be referred to as her, she, the pronouns, like people had that discussion, that you should do, or for me, I should do that. It's disrespectful to not. And even though I know that gender and race are two different things, I very much liken it to myself. I'm a Black woman and I prefer to be called Black. I don't prefer to be called African American. Now, if someone calls me African American, I'm not going to, you know, be upset about it. But if I tell you that I prefer to be called Black and you continue to call me African American, I do find it to be a little bit disrespectful. And so I look at transgender women in the same way. I'm not going to call you a man when you're telling me that you're a woman. I'm not going to keep referring to you as him if you're telling me you're a woman. So it's just, for me, out of respect. However, though, I will say that this whole cisgender thing is taking it a step too far for me, because now what I understand, and anyone who's familiar with any of this terminology more than I, and again, thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'm going to open the phone lines very soon because I don't want to just read your comments and I don't want to just keep chatting myself. I want to get some input on this. But what I kind of lost my train of thought. Hi, Will. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. So yeah, I am very open, and I have a friend who is transgender, who I'm learning some things about, and it breaks my heart that this friend doesn't feel like they can come out to their family and be accepted by their family. Like, you know, there are things, you know, I don't like that, but as far as now, this whole cisgender women, from what I understand, to be called cisgendered, that means that, okay, so transgender women, they are people who were born as male or with male body parts. Hi, Megan Fox. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Oh, hold up. Let me do this really quickly, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought, but I need to give that back to her. Give her moderator status back. We had a little bit of drama and I took all my moderators away, but she is a moderator for my channel. Okay, so they say that, okay, so let's, and we can talk transgender men too, but I'm keeping it at women because that's what I'm talking about. But a transgender woman is someone who was born with a male body parts, but they have always identified in their minds as a woman. And so what they're saying now is that cisgender women are women who were born with female body parts, but they identify as women. They feel like women. And I feel like that's insane. I feel like you're saying, and I feel like that's being done by the LGBTQ community to put transgender women and naturally born women like in the same pot. Like, I don't feel like a woman. I am a woman. So I don't need an extra label. I'm not a cisgender woman. I'm a woman. And in looking at the video that Funky Dineva did about the notion of a transgender woman and a cisgender woman getting in a fight, and reading the comments, women who were born women, and even some men, gay and straight, came in to say, no, we're not going to rename women now because we have because we have transgender women. We're just women. So I don't need a new label. But if you want to be called a woman as a transgender woman, I'll respect you. I'll call you a woman. I will refer to you as her and she. I will call you by whatever name you go by. But hi, Hoopgo. Thanks for coming in. But I don't like the notion of women being renamed because that's just what we are. I don't think that we need all these extra labels. And I don't like that. Now, this is, y'all know I kind of do controversy on my channel. I like to talk about controversial topics. So I want to get a conversation going. I'd like to, hey, Nay West, hey, do you have your wine, young lady? But I want to get a conversation going. I want to keep it respectful. So if we can refrain from name calling, he, she, or, whatever, tranny, all that shit, I don't want that. I feel like we can talk. I feel like I have a very mature group of people who tune into this channel, and we can have these discussions. So with that being said, I want to open the phone line. And so that means I need to get myself dialed in. And I want to hear what you all have to say about any of it, because I think that that transgender it's a new territory for all of us, for a lot of us. And if you're very familiar with it and, it's just another thing to you, then hey, kudos to you and let us know about it. Educate me. I just kind of want to see where everybody's heads are. And I hope that at the very, very least, we could all at least say that we don't think that it's right for transgender women to be getting killed in the streets just because they're transgender women, because there's too much of that going on. And it seems like, especially a lot in Florida. What here's me getting dialed in so that I can open the phone line.
Thank you.
Okay.
Joining the conference now.
So I'm in the conference line. The conference line is open. That is what we have for a call in here. And so I'm manning that thing right now. And if you would like to call in, please do. The call in line is 1-347-514-7210 with a PIN number of 168-5373. I'd love to hear what you all have to say about any of this. Just call in and let me know what it is that you're thinking. Again, and that call-in number is written in the description box for this video. So please feel free to call in. And I'm always going to ask you, hi, what's your name and from where you're calling? And if you don't feel comfortable saying those things when you call in, then that's also fine. I just want to get people's opinions on everything. So I'm going to give it until, I'm going to give it 5 minutes. And if we don't get a call in, then I'll just scrap this topic, because I think I've gone on a little bit too long for this monologue. I kind of feel like I'm rambling, but let me see what your comments are while I wait for a call to come in. Let's see here. We have Hoopgoat saying, I don't have a problem with the LGBT community. I feel like people should be whatever they want to be and do whatever makes them happy. I feel the same way. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. And unfortunately, though, there are not a lot of people who feel that way. And my thing is also, though, Hoopgoat, is let everybody do what they want to do, but I don't want to be renamed myself by the LGBTQ community. I'm a woman. I'm not a cisgender woman. I'm not a woman who feels like a woman. I'm a woman. I'm not, that's really the only thing that I don't like in this whole equation, is to be renamed. I don't have a problem at all calling a transgender woman a woman, her, she, whatever, but don't call me cisgender. I don't like that. I'm not down with that label for myself. And it's not about what you're called, it's about what you answer to. That's something that my mother always taught me. But both my parents taught me that. But let's see here. Let me see what else. Megan says, thank goodness I caught you. Thank you, Megan. I love you. Let's see here. Will, like I said, thank you for that. Will says, what's most heartwarming is that even if you at first don't understand the trans community, you open yourself up to learn and respect it using preferred pronouns. So thank you. Yeah, I don't deem myself a closed-minded person at all. But this is new to me. I will admit this is new. And I don't sit in any position where I can judge anybody about what they are or what they feel they are. And so I won't do that. I just ask, that, like I said, my only little part in this is to say, please don't refer to me as cisgender. I'm just a woman. I'm not a cisgender woman. I'm not a woman who feels like a woman. I'm a woman, and that's it. But I'll call you whatever you want to be referred to because that's respectful. Let's see here. Journey says some people use their religion as a reason they cannot comply with acknowledging transgender women as he or she. Some people do. You're right. And I can't, tell people that they're wrong about, their beliefs or whatever. I can't do that. My only issue is that as far as religion, when it comes to religion versus LGBTQ, is that people tend to put LGBTQ status as it's a sin above all sins. It's not just a sin, it's a sin. It's worse than other sins, and I personally don't believe in a hierarchy of sin. I know some people say that, that God says that homosexuality is an abomination, but I have seen in the Bible, and I'll have to look, it says that sin is an abomination. I don't know that there's a hierarchy of sin. And like I said, I don't have a heaven or a hell to put anybody in. So it's not up to me to decide. I feel like for me, I feel like as a Christian, and that's what I claim to be, that I grew up as a Methodist, my job is to love. God's job is to judge. And so I'm just here to love everybody who's here. That's how I feel. And I know that everyone doesn't feel that way. And I don't want to step on anybody's religious toes either. But I do want to have a discussion. And so we literally have 2 more minutes. Oh, Casey is asking for the number. That phone number is in the description box, but the number is 1-347-514-7210. And it is a conference line, so you'll need the PIN number. The PIN number is 1685373. And let me see what else you all are saying in these comments, and we'll wait and see if we get a call in. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Y'all were waiting on the number. Megan Fox asked for it as well. Again, that number, it is in the description box for this video, but it is 1-347-514-7210 with a PIN number of 1685373. Nay West says, for people, who people love and who they identify has no effect on me. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And a lot of times, though, people will say, well, that's okay. They do what they do over there. And I'm not saying that that's how you're saying it, KC. Nay West. But that can come across dismissive too. Like, oh, they can do what they do over there. Just don't bring it to me, And it's like, okay, I guess that's tolerance in some form. But let's see. We have our first call on the line. So let me turn up the volume on the call and say, hello, caller. Will you tell us your name and from where you're calling if you feel comfortable with that?
This is Casey Detox Diva.
All right, y'all. We got Casey Detox Diva on the line. Can y'all hear her okay? Let me know. So this is where I'm going to focus my attention on this call. Let me know if you all can hear her. So please let us know whatever your thoughts are on this, Casey.
I have several thoughts. The first thought that came to mind is, I don't know if you guys know this, but my grandfather was transgender, as they say. They call them transvestite or whatever they called it when we were growing up. Mm-hmm. But he was transgender. My uncle, my cousins, I have male and female cousins that are all transgender. I mean, they all either dress as male or female. Mm-hmm. And so I've had personal experience seeing my grandfather, wearing makeup and dresses. And I'm a little kid. I lived with him. And so I think it made me a lot more sensitive to it. But I will say that in his older years, my grandfather became very religious, and he was a deacon in church. And so I've seen both ends of the coin, I guess you could say. Right now in my spirituality and where I come from is love. Mm-hmm. And so I don't like to judge anyone by who they are and what they believe in. I believe everybody, God loves everybody. And so, I've seen where people say, oh, it's abomination, it's this, it's that. My thought process is that a sin is a sin is a sin, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. And we all have our own crosses to bear. We all have our own things that we go through. We are human beings that live in sin, and we have to be conscious of that every day. We're not righteous people. We try to strive to be righteous, but we all sin. We all fall short of the glory. And when people try to judge somebody else by who they are, you need to look at yourself, because you're committing a sin just judging that person. So if someone came to me and said, I want to be called male or female, I am going to comply, because that's who they identify with. I had a young lady, and it's a transgender male, transgender female, 14, came to me and asked me a question a month ago and said, Casey, what do you think about transgender people? And I told her, I said, I didn't know she was transgender at the time. I had no idea. But I told her, I said, I don't have any belief one way or another. What I believe is what you believe. If you identify yourself as a female, I love you as a female. I don't judge you one way or another. But at the same breath, if I call you what you want to be called, please identify and know that I'm a female. I'm not a cis female. I'm not any of those things. Don't call me that. These new terms that they're using, I'm an OG. I'm old school. Yeah. I'm a female. You know, I'm a female all day, every day. And that's who I identify with.
Right. Right. So, I feel like 100% exactly the way you feel. I mean, about everything that you spoke on. And I know I kind of just put it all out there, and I'm kind of surprised to get my first call as somebody who feels pretty much the way that I do. I'm surprised about that. But I like, well, you know, 'cause I guess I'm surprised because when I read comments, you know, social media, you go to the comment section, like on any story, and it's just like, oh my God, people are trash. Like, you know, like you read a story, you form your own opinion, but then like people can be so hateful. And so, but I know that you're a woman of God. I know that you're definitely on a spiritual journey. And so for me, Christians, we can be some of the most hypocritical, judgmental people on the face of the earth. And
that's why I'm not a Christian.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And that's something that I'm even considering in my own walk. I will say that I was raised as a Christian, and so I still identify as one. But I'm not speaking for you when I say we Christians. But you know, man, it just, and I feel like, you know, we're the ones, church people, we're the ones who run people away from the church. We're the ones running people out because we're deciding this is wronger than this. You know, like, okay, you can't be forgiven for being gay, but you know, you, pastor, you can sleep with 10 women in the church and impregnate 2 of them, and you can just go and ask God for forgiveness and get up here next Sunday morning and ask us for our tithe so you can keep maintaining your brand new Cadillac. You know, so it's just, yeah, it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like it gives me hope for humanity, honestly.
Well, and that's the issue, and that's the reason why I kind of came up, is because people look at me as kind of like a spiritual leader of sorts. But I tell people all the time, you think you know me, but you really don't know my walk. You don't know where I've been and where I've gone. I've been on the side of Christianity. I've been on the side of the church. I was in church every time the door was open. I gave my tithes. I did everything. And I was so disappointed and disgusted with so much of the mess that goes on in the church that I left church, and I thought when I left church, I left God, because, you know, I connected the two together. Right. But I realized down the line that my relationship with Him is freaking awesome, man. And ain't no church, ain't no pastor, ain't no minister, ain't nobody gonna keep me from my God. And because that's why I'm on YouTube, promoting positivity through all the stuff that we did today with the, with the holistic stuff, being positive people, creating a positive movement. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you believe in God, because most of the time, people who don't believe in God is because it's been pushed down their throat. They've been ostracized. They've been holy rollers, and all kinds of people have judged them and mistreated them, and so that's pushed them away from God. They push them from the church, and they think, oh, the church and God go together, and so I have to have one with I can't have one without the other.
Right.
And what we're trying to do is show people that it's not about the church.
Right.
The church is in you. Your body is the temple, and God is within you. You can have a relationship with Him without all the chaos. You don't have to have that. And so if you have that, you take away the judgment, you take away the layers, and you're more open to people and check people being people. Because if you love them where they are, that's what's most important.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not about the people. At the end of the day, if somebody wants to be named, said they want to be called a male or a female or whatever it is, people, oh my God, gay this and gay that, and you shouldn't be doing this. You know what? You shouldn't be smoking them cigarettes.
Okay.
Doing that crap.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be going to and drinking that alcohol. You shouldn't be sitting down with 50, 100, and a million women or men.
Right.
You shouldn't be doing all things, but when somebody says they're gay.
Yeah. Oh God.
They love them. OMG. In the world. Well, guess what? You have just put yourself in a place where when time for you to go for Judgment Day, what do you think God's going to say to you?
Right. Right. Yeah. And I think that people forget that. Wow. Thank you, Remy Moore. Remy Moore just hit me with the super chat. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And y'all, we are on the line. We have Casey Detox Diva on the line. She has an amazing channel. I just came out of one of her live streams before I started mine. If you're just looking for some positivity, she gave us a nice clinic on, natural products that we could put together to make toothpaste today. She's all about the positivity. So when she's done with this line, or she just wants to type hello or something so that y'all can see who we're talking to, if y'all looking for some positivity in these YouTube streets, so to speak, then Casey Detox Diva is where it's at. She just typed hello in the chat, and that's who we have on the line. So we're talking to somebody who pretty much shares my opinion on this whole thing. Anything else that you want to say, Casey? I love hearing you, so I could listen to you all day.
You're so sweet. I just love the positive, and we can have these kind of conversations without being disrespectful. Even if you don't agree with what Ty is saying or what I'm saying, having respect for the conversation and discussion. Usually, I don't get involved in debates or anything because that's not my character. But when we have a good discussion about something that is about people, there's so many people out there that are being bullied, mistreated, killed. I live in Florida. They choose to dress as a woman or a man. But I will tell you, some of the people that are being killed, some of them are being dishonest. You see what I'm saying? And so I've been on the other side of the coin. Well, like my cousin. My cousins used to dupe men. You know what I mean? We do stuff and make it seem he was really a woman, and then he's not. You know what I mean? And so in that case, that's a problem. So you always have two sides of the coin. You have the bad and the good. You got it in every single aspect of life. And so the good stuff, we also have to look at, we have responsibilities. If you're choosing to be a person, good or bad, there's consequences in your life and in your actions. So you have to, you have a responsibility. And an expectation. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not exempt because of one thing or another. We all have an expectation. And I support people who are positive no matter who they are. As long as you're being positive and you're living right and you're doing the right things, it doesn't matter what you identify with. Girlfriend, whatever. My best friend was gay. Nobody knew he was gay like your friends. He was cute. He was bald. He smelled good. He was sexy. Everyone thought he was my boyfriend.
Yep.
And I would tell him, you need to go on over there because you're messing up my flow.
Yeah.
I was out with him, and I can't get a hookup.
Yeah.
You all in my way.
Right.
He used to babysit my son. He was disabled, and he used to babysit. And my friends used to say, "Girl, ain't you afraid he gonna do something to your son?"
Wow.
I said, "You're not a pedophile. It's gay.
Wow.
What are you talking about?"
Right.
You know what I mean? And so those standards, and that was my son's 27 this year.
Okay.
So that was when he was probably 1 or 2. You know, so people just put they have closed minds. They're in a box, and all they see is what they see. And
right.
I just feel sorry for them. I just pray for them, and that's all you can do is pray for them. But be open-minded. Be respectful of people's beliefs and what they do. It's not going to hurt you. Being judgmental is hurting yourself. It ain't hurt nobody else but you. Be open-minded. And that's all I got to say about that. It's just, that's the way I live my life. I'm an open-minded, non-judgmental person, and that's what people need to look at. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect at it, because I'm going to be like girlfriend and chicken in my head, but I don't say that loud.
Right.
I strive to be non-judgmental. I don't go to you and say anything about what you're doing. I love you, whatever.
Right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you want to hang up. If you want to stay on in case you think that you want to say something else, I'll just put you on mute if we get another call. But again, y'all, that was KC Detox Diva we were talking to. Like I said, hopefully she might type something else in the chat so that y'all can see her. If you're not already supporting her channel and you're just looking for somebody else who's positive on YouTube, it seems like it's getting harder and harder to find a little positivity in these YouTube streets. KC Detox Diva is a place to go. She'll teach you what you need to use to get your body right, with some natural things to heal your body from the inside out. So I'm glad that she's here. I'm glad that she called, and I'm hoping that someone else calls, and maybe we can get a call. I see there are at least a couple of people who don't see things quite the way that KC and I see things. And I see that Nay West just subscribed to your channel. Thank you very much, Nay West. I love that. Thank you. And that y'all know that I'm big on that. Any YouTubers who are in here, feel free to type in the chat something about your channel, so that we can get some support for your channels. Y'all know I am big on people supporting these YouTubers who come to my channel, because my channel is still relatively small and growing, and I'm trying to get someplace. So I want that, I want that for everybody who comes in here, especially my other YouTubers. So let me put KC on hold, and we have another caller. Will you tell us your name and from where you're calling, if you feel comfortable with that? Hello. Hi. Who's calling and from where you're calling, if you feel like telling us?
This is Black Princess. I was on your chat.
Hi, Black Princess. Thank you so much for coming in, and I appreciate you calling, because I know that we don't all agree, and I know that you have a different opinion, so I want to get your opinion in. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. The reason why I disagree with that is because I believe you were born the way God made you, and the reason why I think people are confused is because I don't think they feel comfortable, telling their parents, or their parents are not telling them who they really are. But besides that, I don't think it's right as, male or female passing themselves off as gender. To me, it's very problematic, in my opinion.
Okay, and I appreciate your opinion, and I want to keep you on the line in case you have any more thoughts you want to share. And I'm just because I don't agree 100%, I don't think that that's a wrong opinion. You know what I mean? Because I can understand exactly where you're coming from. And I used to. Go ahead.
Yeah, because God doesn't create confusion. I think it has to do with the media, you know, telling people, oh, you can be anything that you want, you know. You know, I'm just trying to get my, because I got a lot of thoughts running in my head right now. On this, because I've been hearing, like, you know, stories of transgender people getting killed because they're not telling people who they really are.
Right. Now, and I hear about that too. And I will say that now this is something that I feel on this, and then I want to know what you think about it too. As far as that's concerned, like when you do y'all remember that movie? I think it was called Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank. What I don't like is situations where a transgender, let's say, I'm going to keep it with women because that's what we're talking about, but this can go obviously either man or woman. Let's say a transgender woman is getting involved with this man, with a man who is a heterosexual male who thinks that she's a natural born woman, and she doesn't tell him, hey, you know, I was born a man. And then he finds out, and, you know, his reaction is to kill her. Now, obviously, I don't think that he should kill her. I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's the step to take. But a lot of the time, these men, they cannot control themselves. And, like, you know, I don't want anybody calling me gay. And it's like, I know that we have a mixed audience, but I'm just letting you all know, if I'm keeping it 100%, whatever stigmatisms are against white LGBTQ people is 50 times worse for Black people. So a man doesn't want to be, oh man, you know, now they're gonna say I'm a sissy, I'm a punk, I'm a faggot, I'm this or whatever. And so I gotta get rid of this person. I'm not saying that that's right. That's dead ass wrong. The thing isn't to, I don't know, maybe beat her up or something. I don't know, but you know, like, you're pissed. You don't kill somebody. But I'm saying that these transgender women, they have the responsibility to tell these people the truth up front. At least give me the opportunity to say yes or no, that this is what I want. I don't think that it deserves a life sentence if you don't. But I think that you need to be upfront and be honest and tell somebody, hey, I know you're feeling me. I know that you look good to you, whatever, but I am a natural born man. I don't know if you have a problem with that, or I'm not a fully transitioned, you know, woman. I think that you have the responsibility to tell these men that before you get involved. And like I said, it goes both ways. So I'm sorry, I kind of cut you off, but I do want to know what you think as far as that's concerned.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off either, but, you know, I agree with you on, you know, about men, you know, that have to come forward and telling the truth. You know, in most cases, you know, we have these incidents where transgender males are getting killed because they're not, you know, telling people who they really are. But, you know, I think it's best that they tell people up front before, you know, it goes even further than that.
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, and, you know, just be honest and, you know, up front, because, you know, even for me being like a straight female, you know, if I want to date a male, you know, how can I tell that he is really a she? And she has a vagina. You know, I want them to be straightforward. Don't hide things from me. I'm not gonna do, you know, I might, you know, be a little upset, but, you know, I might, you know, I might pass you off like as a friend,
right?
You know, but you know, don't continue the relationship and you don't tell me who you know, you really are. You're passing off as a man, but you're really a woman.
Right.
You know, and that's the scary part, you know, and not only that, you know, it's going to raise a lot of concerns. Now men are going to be more, you know, aware that I have to watch out who I date now, because anybody can pass themselves off as a woman. And as a woman, I don't want a man to feel uncomfortable, you know, not knowing if I'm a man or a woman. And I don't want that to be a problem with me. I don't want him to question me, you know, me being like a natural woman.
Right. And I can completely understand that. And that's where, again, I agree with you. Everybody just needs to be upfront, period. Like, I look at it the same way as I would look at somebody who wants to get in a relationship, but they like having multiple sex partners. Don't go and cheat on me. If this is what you like doing and I'm, you know, side chick number 3, tell me that that's what it is. Don't sit up and lie to me and tell me that I'm the only one, but you're seeing 4 other women. But because there's always somebody who's going to go for whatever your thing is. I don't want to share my man, but there are women who don't care. Okay, where am I? Okay, so I can't call you between 5 and 7 p.m. Okay, there are some women who do not care. You know, as long as you take care of me or you treat me good when you're in my presence, then it's all good. There are people who, there's always somebody who will go for your bullshit. Whatever your bullshit is, there's somebody who's perfectly okay with it. I'm just saying whatever it is, whether it's, you know, I'm a transgender woman, I'm a transgender man, I'm a serial cheater, I like to hoe around, whatever. Tell them and somebody's going to be okay with it. But yeah, I'm with you. Give me the opportunity to choose if that's what I want. You know, and it's funny that you mentioned, like, you know, the possibility of a woman, a transgender man approaching you as a woman. You're a heterosexual woman, so you want to date a natural born man. And you say she should tell me, let me know. Just as and I can understand that 100%. And I know that that's the thing, because we had a call on a past live stream where somebody else, it was another woman who was getting involved with a man. She had been dating him, and then they go to have sex for the first time. He had a very, very, very small penis. She thought that that was something that he should have disclosed to her. So here's a natural born man. He's just got a small penis. And I'm saying, if women think that you need to disclose the fact that you have a small penis, then you certainly need to disclose the fact that you don't have one at all, if you're out there dating women who you know are heterosexual women. So to that point, yes, I agree with you, Black Princess. Obviously, we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I 100% agree. Tell me what it is up front. Is there anything else you want to add? I really do appreciate you calling in.
No, I just want to stay on my side. I have my faith in God. I don't call myself a Christian, but I do call myself, believing in the higher power. But I just want to, make myself clear, because the Bible, states that we should not pass ourselves as another person, or wear women's clothing, and such and such, and all that stuff. We should, be, as we are, as God made us. And I just want to put that out there.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. It's definitely a small difference of opinion there. We agree on some things, not everything, but thank you for voicing your opinion in a very mature and respectful way. I do appreciate that, and thank you for coming and joining us. Thank you so much for being here and just for tuning in and calling in.
I just don't want to come off like, I'm trolling and all that.
No, not at all. It doesn't come across that way at all. No, I've had real life trolls calling. You don't come across as trolling at all.
I do not troll.
I appreciate it.
That's just a waste of time.
Absolutely, I 100% agree.
But I just want to know I am a subscriber of yours, and I appreciate
thank you.
Even though we have different agreements, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I just appreciate you and your opinion and how you feel.
Thank you.
It's just me, getting to know you as a person.
Yes, I 100% agree. And you know what? This call right here, your call, I'm so thankful that you called, because this is an example of why I wanted to do the call-in stream. I know that everyone who's under the sound of my voice is not agreeing with what I have to say. There's at least gonna be 3 people out there right now, because I'm saying we only have 10 people right now, who feel exactly the way that you feel, and they might be too shy to call in or something. They're like, yes, this girl, exactly, girl, like, say that, because I'm not gonna be the one to say it, because that's not how I feel. So they're sitting here listening to me and KC Detox Diva like, what are they talking about? No, hell no. And so thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice talking to you. Hopefully we talk in the future.
Thank you. Do you have a channel, by the way?
Yes, I do. I just made my first video a couple of days ago. So
okay.
So I will be making another one soon, because I'm going through a move right now.
Okay, well, congratulations on your move. I hope your move goes successful. That's always top taxing. Please type something else in the screen, y'all. That we have Black Princess on the line. She just put up her first video, so I will go and I will subscribe to your channel. Please just type something in that chat so that we can see who you are, and if y'all want to go and support her, please, let's give her some support. You know, I know what it's like getting your stuff started, and so let's just support each other the best that we can. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you have a beautiful weekend. Okay, so y'all, that was Black Princess on the line. Hopefully she'll just type something in the chat. And I appreciate that, y'all. Please, if you feel that, if you disagree with what I'm saying, please feel free to call in and share your disagreement. We can disagree respectfully. We don't all have to be on the same page about every single thing. I promise you, if we keep the tone respectful, we'll come to some point where we find something that we agree on. So I appreciate her call. Like I said, I feel like she's speaking for American Copperhead, who, didn't really agree 100% with everything that Casey Detox Diva and I were saying. And so that's what I want. That's the purpose of the call-in stream. Sunday, fun day, I go for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, and you get to just hear my voice going straight and my opinion going straight. I do read the comments in the chat, but it's nothing like hearing your voices. The number, just as Harris and everybody, the phone number is in the description box for this video, but that phone number, in case you would like to call in, is 1-347-514-7210. It is a conference line that you'll be calling, so you'll need the PIN number, which is 1685373, and we have somebody on the line. Hi, caller. If you feel like telling us, would you tell us your name and from where you're calling? It's Copperhead. Hold on, let me get you turned up. I had the volume down so we didn't have to hear that hideous hold music. Okay, so I have American Copperhead on the line. Thank you. Please share your views, and thank you for calling. I love you. Thank you.
Oh, I love you too. And it's an interesting topic. I just want to bend my perspective.
Okay, please.
Well, my thing is like Casey was saying, she was like, we all sin. I know I sin. I sin every day, all the time, in one way or another.
Me too.
And so I'm not trying to judge somebody off of how they feel or anything like that. My problem is that you are what you are born with. That's just it. I mean, there's no changing that. And then for someone to say, hey, you have to refer to me or think of me as this, because this is how I feel. To me, that's wrong. You know what I mean? And to see, like you said, and Black Princess said, to sit there and deceive someone and, to deceive someone to make them think that you are something that you're not, it's wrong. All you have to do is tell them. And I understand it's a scary place for someone to be in. That must be horrifying. I can't even imagine how scary that must be. But you can't. Okay, what you're going through and what you feel like you should do for your life is one thing, but when you drag someone else into that, that's just wrong. You know what I mean? And that's like that's like us forcing someone that's gay to be straight.
Right.
That's just wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? You are who you are, but they are who they are too. And if they aren't into transgender or transsexual or homosexuality, whatever the case is, it's wrong to drag someone into that situation and not be upfront and honest about it. About it, you know what I mean? Right. But my whole thing when I was talking to you about like weeks or months ago was that you were born with what you were born with, and no amount of surgeries, no amount of procedures, none of that is going to change what you are. Now, it may make you feel better about yourself, and I'm all for that. I want people to be happy with who they are. I mean, that's all. That's wonderful.
Right.
Be happy with what you are and and do what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? But it's not this whole thing with the cisgender stuff. So now you're saying that, I can't feel that I myself am a normal woman because that's going to somehow offend you. That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm with you. You know,
like
I'm
I
with
said,
you on the whole cisgender thing. I'm
I
listening
don't
though.
hate anybody. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want to get anyone to get bullied or feel bad for the way they feel, the way they believe.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same breath, you can't encroach on who I am. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Oh, then I have to refer to myself as something else. When I was born this way, when I had to go through all the things that girls have to go through, now I'm supposed to feel differently about myself because, you know, you want to feel a certain way. To me, this doesn't make any sense. And that's why I wanted to call today.
No, I appreciate that. And like I said, we don't agree on every single point. But as far as women being renamed cisgendered women, I'm not here for that. Not at all. And I do feel like that's something that came from the LGBTQ community that would kind of equate trans women to cisgender women, as they call them. Transgender women, you know, we will say that those are people who were born with male parts who feel like women. And so now then they will say that, you know, cisgender women are women who were born with female parts and we feel like women. No, I don't feel like a woman. I had my cycle start when I was 12 years old. It was embarrassing as fuck that, and little 12-year-old boys weren't going through anything like that. It was painful. These cramps started kicking in when I turned 35. This cycle is very real. I've never given birth to children. I've seen my sisters do it. Doesn't look like fun. And so for me, yeah, I will call you a trans woman if that's what you want to be called, that's what you are. And then there are women. There's no such thing as a cisgender woman where I come from. There's no such thing as a woman who feels like a woman. We are women and we go through things as women, and then and you don't get to live your life, you know, for 40 years having male privilege and then decide that you're going to be a woman, you know, and feel like we're on the same thing. No, like you got a lot of advances in life as a man that I could not get as a woman, me being born what I was born as. So we're not going to change what I'm called. I'll call you what you want to be called out of respect, but you don't get to name me, to rename me as something else. I'm a woman. That's all that I've ever been. That's what I'm going to be when I leave this earth, is a woman. And so I'm 100% with you on that.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That is exactly how I feel, and I just don't think that. I think that once you try to explain your position on it, they kind of get offended. And it's like we all have to communicate. We have to respect each other's spaces, just like you have to. You want me to respect where you're coming from. I'm going to need you to respect where I'm coming from too.
Yes.
You know, because
yeah, the respect has to be mutual. It cannot be one-sided. And caller, we have another call on the line. I have you on hold. Please hang in here with us. But yeah, the respect can't be one-sided. And thankfully, not, you know, we can't group all trans people into that category and say that they want it. I feel like there is a very vocal minority of trans people who, you know, just want everything me, look at me, I need this, I need that, I need respect, you know, and I don't feel like all trans people are that way. But to the ones who are, you know, you need to understand that this respect thing goes two ways, you know. So yeah, I'm here with you.
Awesome. I'm gonna let you get to your other caller, but thanks for having me on, and this is an awesome platform. You know, I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you so much. I appreciate you. So I'm just going to put you on hold, and you can hang on if you want or hang up if you want. We have another caller on the line. Caller, will you please tell us who you are and from where you're calling if you feel comfortable with that?
Hello.
Hello.
This is Candace, a.k.a. the Queen Mother, a.k.a. Justice Hambriggs. How are you?
The Queen Mother. How are you doing, Justice Hambriggs?
I am fine. I am in the middle of finishing up my accounting homework, but I just have to say, first of all, the whole cis-gendered and everything thing, you know, them giving us a name. They gave us a name in the first place. That's first of all.
Okay. Okay.
It's all control still. It don't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But my issue is that now women are being harassed and assaulted and stuff in bathrooms. That the so-called, some people are trans, some people pretend to be trans. And these in the natural born women who are born, as women, are being raped and assaulted and beat up I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Beat up in the bathroom. In the bathroom, in jail, and stuff like that. And that's my issue. Now, personally, as far as these people should tell men who they really are from the jump. I believe it straight out the gate. Live in your truth. But that should have been on the first phone call. Now nobody's date. Now I'm showing up at your house. Now we at the club and I'm rubbing my, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
None of that. That should be straight off the bat. First text, first phone call, straight up.
Okay.
Now if these men are like, all right, cool, whatever, let's, you know what I'm saying? Should natural women who are born as women be mad that these men prefer the peen over the poo? You know what I'm saying? Or my issue is the people who prefer both and don't tell you.
Okay, yeah.
But personally, I don't feel like women who are born naturally should be upset if these brothers prefer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of what we got,
I got you. Okay. Now I want to go back because you opened your call talking about women being assaulted in bathrooms in public, I guess public restrooms. Now for me, I will say I haven't. I'm not saying it doesn't happen or it hasn't happened. I haven't heard or seen the stories where this is like actually a thing. Now, I know like the whole trans women going into women's bathrooms and people perceiving that as a threat. I know for me personally, I don't really care about using a public restroom with a transgender woman. For me, I will say this till I'm blue in the face. My biggest problem with going into a woman's restroom is seeing a woman not wash her fucking hands before she leaves that restroom stall. I think that's more disgusting than anything else. Now, for me personally, I go to the public restroom. I'm only going to go in there. I'm going to urinate. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to leave. I personally can take care of myself if somebody tries to assault me, and I just don't feel like I don't feel that threat. If I were to see a transgender or a woman who I perceive to be a transgender woman, or bigger than me, who might have some kind of physical advantage over me, I wouldn't be scared seeing that in a ladies' room if I go out in public. I feel like you spend so little time in the restroom that, whatever. Now, if I were a mother with a young daughter or something, and I might feel different. But if my child is that young, I'm going in the restroom with her anyway, because there might be perverted women in the restroom, natural born women, anything could happen. So you don't let your child out of your sight. And I get that. But is there a real actual thing going on where people are being assaulted in restrooms? I just haven't heard it. I know that many people say that they perceive it as a threat.
I've read about it. I have read about it like happening at clubs and stuff like that where that does happen. And I believe that these particular people are not really trans. They're just confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they want, you know what I'm saying? Or they feel like women and trans women get some type of privilege. And, you hear a lot of times women want gay men, but gay men don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now you got straight men who are legit like, dang, I ain't getting nothing. I gotta put this dress on to get some ass. You know?
Right.
Maybe. Me personally, I kind of think everybody has thought about being a little gay.
Mm-hmm. I can't say that I've thought about being a little gay, but I can say that I find women more attractive than men. If I were forced to look at one gender nude, I'd much rather see a nude woman than a nude man. And I don't know if that makes me a touch of gay or something. I just think.
Go ahead on, accept your truth, baby.
So I'm a little gay. I'm like, what am I, 5% gay or something now? But yeah, but I'm not, you know, that doesn't mean I want to have sex with women. But if I had to look at, you know, I just, something about our bodies is just better. It's more pleasing to the eye.
Me personally, I would consider myself as bi.
Okay.
That's my piece. I am married, however, I'm putting my business out there. I asked my husband, I was like, look, this is my thing. You know, you ever feel like stepping out? Let me know. I'll go out, I'll find this bitch. And
no.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Nay West said that men's balls look crazy. Sorry. I caught that one. That made me laugh. I'm listening.
But yeah, I'm like, my whole outlook on the whole thing, as far as, you know, that polyamory and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. What am I getting out of it?
Good question.
As far as that goes, that would be the only reason for me to open up that doorway. Like, what's your 401k look like? What you bring to the table? How many businesses you got? Mm-hmm. That's my thing.
That's all fair. That's all fair. Fair questions.
And it's not no whole sex type thing. Like, I like the way women's bodies look. Mm-hmm. And I like men. Mm-hmm. It's the essence of men. Mm-hmm. The essence of men. They pull you in. They drag you. It's like magic. You don't understand why. They make you crazy.
I can't deny that.
But I'm not gonna hold you. I just wanted to say that. I mean, as far as being, you know, I'm this, and I'm this, that, and this is this, and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bullshit.
Too many labels.
It's too many labels, but you already know who came up with these labels, and it is what it is.
It is what it is. I gotta go. I appreciate you. Okay, so y'all, this is Just Us Hambricks, who we were just talking to. Hopefully she'll type something else in the chat so that we can see who she is. She does have a YouTube channel. She does a little bit of everything. Weight loss journey information on there. She homeschools her children. Very natural sister. I was looking at her vacation videos, so that's how long it's been since I've been on her channel. So like I said, y'all, I'm catching up with bringing YouTube content and watching YouTube content because Just Us Hambricks has been very supportive of my channel. So I need to get out there and show some love to her channel as well. But and I will. I've been making my rounds ever since I've been done with that test, y'all. It started last night. I've been back on my rounds today, and I'm just happy to get back to YouTube now that test is over. But I appreciated her call. I appreciate all these calls. Does anyone else want to call in? Let me see here. Yes, she is a strong one. I agree. To homeschool children, that does not look easy. I don't even have any children yet, but that just looks like some hard work. There she is. She just typed a smiley face emoji, Just Us Hambricks. If y'all want to go and follow her, support her, show her some love. She definitely shows love to this channel. So, and she has some content on her channel as well. So just another, everybody who's called my channel, with the exception of American Copperhead, has a channel. And everybody who has a channel has great content out there. So I ask you to support, any of these people, these women, and I'm very thankful, excuse me, to have the women calling today. I'm going to get a sip of my water. I'm over here choking. I haven't had any water since I started. Y'all know when I do Sunday Fun Day, like every 5 to 10 minutes or so in between stories, I'm having my water. Hi, SM Gamer. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Casey Detox Diva. Looks like we made our hour. So unless somebody else wants to call, I'll go on and end the stream. I appreciate you all for being here. And I think that this is something that we can talk about a little more. I'll go 5 more minutes and I'll just read the comments in the chat. Can you all think of, since you all are here, and thank y'all so much for calling in, y'all. That is what I want this stream to be. I want to focus heavily on turning most of my live streams into call-in streams because I enjoy hearing what y'all have to say, whether y'all agree with me or not. And two of the people who called didn't really agree with me. Hi, Renee. How are you doing? Renee is over in the UK. I think it's going to be 10:16 p.m. where she is. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. We're about to end the stream. Thank you, Journey, asking everyone to give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Thank you all for giving me a thumbs up. I see I got 10 before the stream was over. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, what topics? Hey y'all, there's SM Gamer. I don't know how to really give a sufficient shout out, but she's in the house. So I don't know if there's something else that should go along with your shout out, SM Gamer, but thank you for coming in and chilling out with us today. Y'all, what are some topics that y'all think would make for good topics for live streams? Because for call-in live streams, because I loved today being able to hear people's differences of opinions. I don't want to just get on here and talk what I talk and that be the only thing that gets across. So if you all have some topics for me, please let me know. If you all have some things that y'all think would be interesting to talk about. I'm going to end this stream in 3 minutes. I'm down to just homeschooling one right now. By the way, the other 2 wanted to try public school. It's okay. So they're giving it a try. You think they'll return? Let's see. Journey says topic maybe continue on transgender from a religious standpoint. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm game for that. I don't want to wear everybody out on the transgender topic, but I think that there's so much to cover. That I think that we can explore it from a lot of different angles. So I appreciate that. Invisible E says, let's talk about the economy. Okay, so narrow that down for me or give me a way that I can put it to a question so that we can make a topic out of it. Because, I mean, I'm not an economist or anything, but I don't mind talking about the economy. The government shutdown. Woo! That's a topic. Do y'all want to talk about the government shutdown next week? I kind of feel like we're all going to be kind of on the same page, but that's definitely a topic. Let's talk about polyamory and marriage versus love. That's also okay. So these are great topics. I love that idea, actually. Blackfishing. I think I did a live stream on blackfishing and I just didn't get a whole lot of traction, but I'll try it again. I'm going to watch this stream back and I'm going to do this. And since we got a second on blackfishing, maybe that can be the one that we do for next week. And then we can revisit transgender, tie it in with religion the week after that. Y'all giving me some good ideas. I love Justice Hambrick's talking about polyamory marriage or polyamorous love and marriage and all that. I think that could be very interesting. Nay West says if you ever want to share something that you I think we can answer for you, that'll be a cool topic. If you ever want to share something that you think we can answer for you, that'll be a cool topic. Like, okay, like if I have questions for y'all, is that what you're saying, Nay West? Like I come on here and just ask y'all stuff. She bought let's see, a woman is doing that in Oklahoma. Oh wait, yeah. What would building business in the building business in the Black community? I am fine to talk about that. Invisible E. That'll be interesting. And actually, that's one of the things that I feel like, and I might get some blowback for talking about that since I am, in an interracial relationship, but I still very much care, about the state of Black people. Okay, that'll be interesting. Y'all are giving me some really good topics. So I'm going to let's see. How about Golden State's where he visited Washington, but they are not welcome. They are not welcomed by Trump. They visit Obama instead. I didn't realize that Trump did not welcome them. I thought that they just, because I know that they turned down their visit to the White House after they won their championship. I thought that they just didn't even try to go see Trump, but just went to go see, or Obama, or just happened to run into him or something. I didn't know really how that happened. Let's see here. I know you meant state, not stat. What's the Golden Stat Warriors? Now, wouldn't I be an asshole if I read that comment and pretended like I didn't know what you meant? How about Golden Stat Warriors? What is that? What is the Golden Stat? I hate when people play dumb. But yeah, I knew it. Y'all don't, like some of these things I do catch. So let's see. Not washing their hands after using their hands. Well, hold on. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Ew, I knew a man that blew his damn nose in his hands. Oh, that is so gross. Yuck. Oh, okay. That could have been right, Journey. I didn't know that they weren't welcome. I didn't even think they tried to go, because I know they refused to go and see him after they won their championship. So I'd be very surprised if they were just trying to go drop in on him for no reason. Questions, whether they're personal or just okay. So you're saying, Nay West, I ask y'all questions, or y'all ask me questions, or both? Because I feel crazy, coming on a live stream. Like so you would have to call in and let me ask you questions, or else you could call in and ask me questions. How would this be set up? Because yeah, like I wouldn't even know what to ask. Ethnic adoption. I'm not. What? Okay. Do you mean like people adopting children who aren't their same race? Casey Detox Diva. What do you mean? Tell me what you mean by that, because hey, whatever, y'all throwing like some great stuff out here, because I always ask, even when I do Sunday Fun Day, I always ask for topics for call-in streams that I think will get people calling, and so and usually nobody responds at all. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to watch the end of it. Well, I'm going to watch this whole stream, because I try to watch my own content and critique myself and just think like, what could I have done better? Or, okay, yeah, families adopting other races. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so y'all gave me a whole lot of good topics. I really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you all for chilling with me. Ty, you should get a wheel and put all the questions on the wheel and spin it on, decide what direction. I like that. I like that idea, Journey. That can be something that I do when I actually get the studio set up so that y'all can see, like, and I'm not, just here, with just my little avatar on the screen. Y'all can actually see me do it, because I could always pretend I'm spinning something and then pull a quote, wink, wink, pull a topic that I'm all ready to, prepared to talk about. So I like that kind of being put on the spot and just having to talk about something without having done any research or whatever. So I'm down. I like that, Journey. I think maybe that can be the way that I open when I am finally in the studio to record. These doors I want to get are going to cost a grip. So that's going to be probably the last part that I do. But I like, now that I'm done with that test, my extra focus outside of work is on me doing my physical training. Ooh, which, Lord have mercy, I got to go back to the gym. I went this morning. I got to go back. I have another hour and 35 minutes to put in. Y'all pray for me. But yeah, my extra effort is going to be put on the gym and YouTube now. Maybe I should describe it as like an open Q&A. Yeah, I like that. So, Nay West, and that's how I took it. But I'm just trying to be sure. I'm asking y'all the questions, or y'all asking me the questions, or does it go both ways? That's all. But yeah, I love that idea as a call-in. But typically, like when I see people doing that, like when I see YouTubers like who are just on screen. Hi, Aaron Maj 727. We're about to end this stream, but thank you so much for coming in. If you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to promote yourself. We're about to end this stream. Everybody's just giving me some more topics for call-in streams, but I'm waiting to see what Nay West says, and then I'll go on and end this because I just want to know if you're saying, Nay West, that I should be asking y'all questions, or y'all should be asking me questions, or is it both? That's all I want to understand from that, and then I'll end it. But yeah, y'all, I'm putting all my extra spare time into this YouTube stuff, whether it's me looking at y'all's videos, creating my own content, or getting my studio together. I really do want to have my target date to be that I'm in there by, thank you for sharing my stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate that so much. And thank you, Journey, for asking everybody to hit the thumbs up button for me. I do appreciate that. You know, like, yeah, you're moderating your ass off today. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Casey, or Casey and I'll say American Copperhead, would either of you like to be a moderator for my stream? I don't really need a whole lot, but y'all are here. You know, I trust y'all's judgment as far as like not shutting people down just for disagreeing, things like that. So let me know if y'all would like to moderate. And if you don't want to, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Not like I have a ton of people in here. It's not like I keep up a ton of drama in here. Thank you, Casey. Okay, I'm going to go on and supply you with that wrench. There you go, girl. Block everybody. There. So that's it though, y'all. I don't have anything else. I'm waiting to see if Nate West is going to reply. I know you'll be nice, American Copperhead. That's why I asked. Let's see here. Hold up. Let me get to her. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, and just like as we grow, you know, when we're like, you know, steadily having 15 people in the stream or so, I'm going to yes, it's hammer time for KC Diva. As we get to, let's say, you know, we're at a steady 15 every time I come on here and stream, then I'll add some more moderators and more as we grow and grow. But I'm trying to stay consistent, y'all. Saturdays at 3, Sundays at 3 right now, as far as my live streams are concerned. Saturday is the call-in, Sunday is Sunday Fun Day. Y'all just listen to me. So yes, I like me some power. That's my only drug. I'm addicted to power. I don't care about alcohol or marijuana or crack or heroin or anything else. I'm addicted to power, honey. Give me a wrench and I'll wrench you down. Let's see. So that's all that I got. But thank y'all. I appreciate these topic ideas. I really appreciate that. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your Saturday, great rest of your weekend. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Try to be on time, 3:00 p.m. Central Standard Time for Sunday Fun Day. I got a lot of research to do, a lot of stories that I wrote down. Even as I was preparing for my test, I was still thinking about y'all because I love y'all so much. And yeah, so now I gotta stop stalling, get off of here and get my ass to the gym and put in this work. Uno's taking me out to dinner tonight. I asked him to take me to this Greek restaurant to celebrate my passing of my test. So glad that that's over with, y'all. Y'all have no idea how thankful I am. And that's it. So y'all shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Old school music tonight with okay, the top of tonight. Okay, so I don't know if I will be there. If I can make it there, I will be there. If I can't, it's just because I'm out with Uno celebrating. But y'all definitely make it. Anybody got anything coming up on their channels, let us know. Go on and promote yourselves right now. Let's take this last couple of minutes and y'all do that. Thank you so much, Casey. I really appreciate it. Anybody got anything big coming up on their channel, or if you got something big that you just put on your channel or whatever, and we need to go over there and see something that you're really proud of, put that in there so that we can go in and do that and support each other. I thank y'all all of you so very much. Thank y'all for calling in. Y'all made this, live stream a success. Y'all made it great, even with the differences of opinion. It is what it is, and I'm thankful. Thank you, Journey. Okay, I'm going to check it. Hey, that kind of stuff is big to me too. Like when I tag somebody, like they probably won't even see it, but I'm gonna tell them anyway. Like, yeah, shoot, that kind of stuff is big. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check that out. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, any love I get, any shout out I get on anybody's platform, I am very thankful. So, hey, it's big to me. Aaron, do you have a channel, Aaron? I don't know if you answered that, but if you do, let me know. Thank you, Derek, so much for being here. I appreciate it. I don't know if you get to stay the whole time, and you and I need to talk. You and I need to have a discussion about some things going on, y'all. But that's all that I got. Now I'm just rambling. Like I said, I'm sitting here stalling because I don't want to get my ass up and go back to the gym. But life must go on. I'm going to have my snack, which is going to be a protein shake and some I was about to say almond slices. Lord, mango slices. Mango. Okay, you did. Cool. I want to have a discussion with you after this. Mango. Y'all, I'm trying to get my food in. I eat a lot less than I should for the training that I'm doing and for the slimming up I need to do so that I can train for this competition. And my trainer is trying to work with me. He's giving me this new diet, so I'm trying to stick to it, but I'm already hours late for breakfast, hours late for this first snack of the day. I'm supposed to eat a snack and then lunch and then another snack and then dinner. Lord help me. I don't know how I'm going to get all this food down, but I'm going to give it the old college try. So thank y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to see y'all later. Have a great Saturday. Do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. Feel how you want to feel. Thank you, Nate West. I'm going to try. And that's the funny thing. It's not the working out. It's the eating. I don't feel like eating all this food. Like, I don't have time for this. So anyway, I'm going to have to make time because I gotta win me a fitness competition at the age of 42. That's the goal for this year. So here we go. It's your thing. Hey, do what you want to do. I can't tell you. Okay, let me get off of here because I'm gonna sit here and act a fool with y'all for several hours, and it's gonna be dark, and then I'm gonna use that as my excuse to not go work out. I have no excuses today. I need to do what I gotta do. So let me eat my snack and go work out and try to make some room in my stomach for dinner and another fucking snack. Thank you so much, American Copperhead. Thank you, Nate West. Thank you all. Like, y'all, I love y'all for real. And I'm so glad I have my women back, y'all. YouTube keeps telling me that it's like more than 70%. It literally, the last time I checked my analytics, it said that 100% of my viewers were men. But like it had been changing. Like there was a flip, and it went from 75% women, 25% men to 70% men, 30% women, and then it kept going up on the percentage of men. I like my men and I'm thankful for them, but I'm here for my women and I need y'all and I love y'all. And so I'm thankful to have had a live stream with all my callers, and I can finally say all because more than 2 people called. All my callers were women, and it was everything, you know, differences of opinion and everything, and we all kept it respectful. I love y'all. I need my ladies, and so thank y'all so much. Y'all made my Saturday. They think you cute. That's why. I don't know why. Like I don't. Child. I mean, I can appreciate that, but I mean, every now and then, like I'll stand up and I'll twerk or something, you know, like just to be silly. But generally, I'm just sitting down in my chair talking about the news. So it seems like it would be boring to them because, like, there are women on here like who they know. I'm gonna put on you know, a low cut top or some tight shorts, and well, like there are women here who specifically aim to entice men, and if that's what they want, like there's that's all over YouTube. Like don't bother with me because like I want to inform and entertain and you know have a few jokes. But anyway, it was a great call-in time. We're here for you. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Like y'all have no idea. Like I feel like I'm on a group call with a bunch of sisters. Like this is everything to me. This is what I want my YouTube channel to be. So y'all have made my Saturday. Y'all thoroughly made my day. I'm going to go on and sign off. And even though I'm not on screen, I'm still holding my hands up like I always do for Sunday Fun Day and counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love y'all. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great one. SM Gamers Live. So y'all check her out. Is that a shout out? Does that qualify? Okay. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.